Welcome to Seedling Squad, your go-to place for all things plant and gardening. Whether you're a beginner just starting out or a seasoned green thumb, we've got tips, tricks, and tutorials for everyone. Hi, I'm Monica, and I'm here to help you grow your gardening skills and turn your space into a green paradise. From seed to harvest, let's embark on this gardening journey together. In today's video, we will be featuring the most important sunflower care tips for beginners. Just so you know, there are direct links to all the related products in the description below. If you want a wide range of gardening facts, tips, and tricks, be sure to visit our website at seedlingsquad.com. So let's get started. Let's start with choosing the right kind of sunflower. If you have a small space or want to grow in pots, look for dwarf types like teddy bear or sunspot. These only grow about 1 to 2 feet tall. If you want multiple blooms per plant, go for branching types like Soraya or Procut. These usually grow 3 to 5 feet tall, and if you want something dramatic, giant varieties like Russian Mammoth can reach over 10 feet tall. Just remember, giants need space and support. If it's your first time growing sunflowers, start with a branching or dwarf type. They're easier to manage. Next, let's talk about when and where to plant. Plant sunflower seeds once your soil stays warmer than 60 degrees Fahrenheit or about 15 degrees Celsius. That's usually about 2 weeks after your last frost. Pick a sunny spot that gets at least 6 hours of direct light per day. The more sun, the better the results. Don't plant sunflowers in shady areas or where water tends to pool. They need good drainage and lots of light to thrive. Sunflowers aren't picky about soil, but they'll do best in loose, well-draining soil. Before planting, mix in compost or aged manure to add nutrients and help hold moisture. You don't need rich soil, just enough organic matter to get things going. If your soil is heavy clay or too sandy, compost helps improve it. For pots, use high-quality potting mix with a little bit of garden soil mixed in. This gives the roots something solid to hold on to, so tall plants don't fall over easily. Now, when planting seeds, it's best to direct sow them right into the ground or into your container. Don't transplant unless you absolutely have to. Sunflowers don't like their roots disturbed. Plant seeds about 1 inch deep or 2.5 centimeters. Cover them lightly and water the area gently. Dwarf varieties should be spaced about 6 inches apart. Branching types need 12 inches and giant varieties need 18 to 24 inches between each plant. After the seeds sprout, thin them out by cutting extra seedlings at the base. Don't pull them out, or you might damage nearby roots. For watering, start by keeping the top few inches of soil moist during the seedling stage. This usually means watering every 2 to 3 days. Once your plants are a few weeks old, water deeply once or twice a week. Let the soil dry out a bit between waterings, but not for too long. If you're using pots, check the soil daily. Containers dry out much faster, especially in hot weather. Always water at the base of the plant, not over the leaves. This helps prevent disease. If you added compost when planting, you may not need to fertilize at all, but if your sunflower plants look pale or aren't growing much, you can feed them once they're about a foot tall. Use a balanced fertilizer, something with equal numbers like 10-10-10. Avoid high nitrogen fertilizers like lawn food because they'll make the plants grow tall and leafy but with fewer flowers. If you're growing in pots, use a liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks, but only at half strength. Tall sunflowers often need support. If your plant is more than 2 feet tall or you're growing a giant type, add a stake about 6 inches away from the stem. Use soft ties like garden tape or strips of cloth to loosely attach the plant to the stake. Add more ties as it grows taller. If you're growing several sunflowers in a row, you can string twine between stakes to give them extra support against the wind. Even though sunflowers are tough, you might run into a few common problems. Birds sometimes dig up seeds right after you plant them. To stop this, cover the area with netting or mesh until the seedlings are a few inches tall. Slugs and snails like to chew on young leaves, especially in damp conditions. You can use crushed eggshells, copper tape, or slug bait around the base of your plants. Aphids might show up in mid to late summer. If you see them, spray the plant with water to knock them off or use a mix of mild dish soap and water. Powdery mildew can be a problem in humid areas. It looks like white powder on the leaves. To prevent it, make sure your plants have good spacing and water only at the base. If it shows up, remove affected leaves and spray with a diluted milk and water solution once a week. Branching sunflowers can bloom for weeks if you deadhead them. That means cutting off flowers once they start to fade. Use clean scissors and snip just above a leaf to encourage more blooms. If you're growing sunflowers for cut flowers, harvest them in the morning when the petals are just starting to open. Place the stems in water right away and change the water every couple of days. If you want to harvest seeds, wait until the back of the flower head turns yellow, then brown. The seeds will be plump and their stripes will be visible. Cover the flower head with a mesh bag or paper bag once seeds start loosening to keep birds out. When it's fully dry, cut the stem about 6 inches below the flower and hang it upside down indoors. Once the seeds are completely dry, rub them off with your hand. You can roast them for snacks, save them for planting, or leave some for the birds. At the end of the season, once your plants have died back or the first frost hits, pull out the stalks and compost them. If the stalks are thick, cut them into smaller pieces so they break down faster. If your plants had any diseases, throw those parts away instead of composting them. To keep things simple, here's a basic weekly checklist. In week 1, plant your seeds and water daily. In week 2, watch for sprouts and remove any bird netting. In week 3, thin out extra seedlings and add slug protection. From week 4 to 8, switch to deep watering once or twice a week. Add fertilizer only if plants look slow or pale. From week 9 to 12, look for buds, tie tall plants to stakes, and start deadheading blooms. From week 13 onward, harvest seeds or let the heads dry on the plant for the birds. Once the season ends, clean up and compost what's left. Here are 5 simple tips to remember. Give sunflowers enough space, don't crowd them. Water deeply and less often. Stake tall plants early so they don't fall. Don't use too much fertilizer, and check your plants every week for pests or problems. Thanks for watching and happy planting. Thanks for joining us on Sunflower Care Tips for Beginners. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening, Seedling Squad!